Every year around Christmas time, we get Winterfest. So today, I wanted to review this year's Winterfest and compare it to other Winterfests. So let's get into it. Starting with the map, we usually do get snow around Winterfest, pretty much every year except a few. Now, at first, during the Season 7 and Chapter 2 Season 1 Winterfests, they covered the entire map with snow. Ever since then, though, there's been less and less snow. Chapter 2 Season 5 gave us only a little snow on the bottom right corner of the map, and Chapter 4 Season 1 gave us no snow besides the permanent snow in the top right corner. Chapter 3 Season 1 and Chapter 5 Season 1 decided to go with a different route by giving us a decent amount of snow at the start of the season, but then removing it after Winterfest ended. Chapter 3 Season 1 snow was pretty good, and Chapter 5 Season 1 snow was alright, but this year, the snow covers around 75% of the map. Honestly, I expected less snow, so I'm glad we did get a good amount of snow. I will say, if you're going to cover this much of the map, you might as well cover it all, but I'm not going to complain. Another thing that's been missing from Winterfest around the map have been decorations to really get in the Christmas spirit, and this year we did get decorations around the map back again. Next up are Winterfest items. Usually we get presents, snowball grenades, stuff like that for Winterfest. This time we did kind of get new stuff. Like always, presents returned, and we got peppermint, which makes you move fast when you eat them. Our two new items were the blizzard grenade and icy feet. Icy feet is literally just the icy feet you usually get when you're using the icy grappler or on ice, but it's a lot better because it's definitely less slippery. You could take it on and off, and it really just makes you move faster. Even though the blizzard grenade looks the exact same as the old blizzard grenade, it's different. Instead of giving you the icy feet effect and knocking you back, it summons a snowstorm in a controlled area that will damage anyone that goes in it, and it gives a new damage effect. I think it's pretty neat. Not that great of an item, but it's cool that they added it. This year we also got the cabin back, which we didn't get last year and in also Chapter 2 Season 5. And like always, it gives a bunch of free items. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of many of the cosmetics we got in the presents this year. The guitars are cool, the skins are cool, and the contrail looks nice. Other than that though, not a fan of most of the other stuff. I would have liked to see an emote, but they're free, so I'm not really gonna complain. Now for skins. This year was kind of weird because there's a lot of skins here that came out during Winterfest, even though they're not Winterfest themed, and that's not even a bad thing, but that means I'm not going to go over some of the skins that aren't really Winterfest themed, like Plunger Man, the Batman Ninja skins, Cyberpunk, and Star Wars. Basically, if it said they were relating to Winterfest, I'll consider them Winterfest skins. Starting off with Flaky the Snowbird, I really like the skin. It's a funny little snowbird, and I like the other bird skins, so I'm obviously going to like this one. Guffmas Tree is a skin of the leaks people have been waiting for a while, and it's finally out, so I hope the people that wanted him are glad that he's here. I was never a big fan of Guff, so I don't really have a lot of opinions on this skin. Now we have the Mariah Carey icon skin. She was one of the main focuses of the Winterfest trailer. She has both a regular outfit and a dress, and the one from the All I Want for Christmas Is You cover. I mean, they're both accurate to her. I think it's funny they added her. Speaking of, they did also have an event to start Winterfest with her singing All I Want for Christmas Is You, and I thought that was really cool. Going back to Mariah Carey, it's a good skin. I like the wings and the emote's funny. Santa Shack, a pretty random collaboration, but it's just Shaq in a Santa outfit. Santa Dog was one of the free skins you'd get for Winterfest, and he's cool. Again, it's literally just Snoop Dogg in a Santa outfit, and another one I did not expect, but it's Snoop Dogg, he's free. Honestly, a pretty cool and unique skin for a Winterfest skin because usually they are reskins, and this is technically a reskin, but he's wearing a different outfit than normal. Yule Jacket is the other free skin, and it is a reskin of the Yellow Jacket skin. A little more customizability would be cool, being able to take the hat off or the mask off or both, but it's a good skin, pretty clean. I like it. Doberman is somehow a Winterfest skin. They gave him the billboard and everything. He's cool. It's a dog made out of bread. It definitely reminds me of Meowscles, him being a buff dog. And he's 800 V-Bucks, which, honestly, pretty cheap for a skin that looks like this. Snow Opal is another reskin. This is a recolor of Opal. I wasn't really a big fan of the original Opal skin. My opinion hasn't changed just because of a recolor. Snowy Ops, the final Winterfest skin, is another recolor of Shadow Ops. It's a pretty simple skin, but the patterns and color scheme are nice, so I kind of like it. We do have two other skins in the leaks that are pretty winter related, Ice Holly Striker and Sleet Skull, but since they're coming out after Winterfest ended, I'm not going to count them. They were a lot better with the item shops this year. I remember back then, we barely got any Winterfest skins in Chapter 5 Season 1, probably because a lot of the time was put into the Rebirth instead of skins and seasonal events, like Winterfest and the summer event, but luckily ever since they put a lot more resources into creating new skins, we haven't had a problem like this, so I'm glad to see them fixing the mistakes from last year. I think that covers most of the stuff about Winterfest, and if I had to give this Winterfest a rating, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. It's definitely one of the better Winterfests we got recently, and you can tell they're back trying to make their seasonal events like Winterfest and Fortnite really special. A lot of them is the simple things like decorations about the map, or just to really introduce the Winterfest, and we got both. Although this Winterfest definitely recognized Winterfest and Fortnite, it's more than we've gotten for the past few years. Either way, if you like the video, and subscribe. Also, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. By the way, I'll see you all next time.